it's Dolly with the Dolly McCarthy Show, and we are at Ribfest 2014. I'm backstage. Can you believe it? I don't know how I got back here, but I am backstage. And I'm with the lovely, the very talented country family band, the Henningsens, that are about to take the stage any moment. Thank you guys for joining me backstage, getting me back here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Joining us.
Well, let's introduce you all for the fans that are watching and want to get the name straight. This is Brian.
I'm Brian.
The patriarch of the family.
I'm their daddy.
Yeah, I'm Clara.
And I'm Aaron.
Aaron. And they are a family trio band, right? Is that what you call it? Do you have other band members too? Well,
Not right now.
not really. No.
Not right
We have
now.
other band members like a drummer and like that kind of thing.
they're
But
not
like,
related
Talented
to us.
musicians that back us up.
yes, yeah.
It's all in the family. It's all good. How did you guys get started? And I want to point out too, they are from Illinois.
We are.
Yeah, we're from Atwood, Illinois, which is, I don't know how far is Atwood, like
It's about
3 hours south of here.
2.5,
like,
3.
you know, farm country, and born and raised on a 7th-generation family farm, and grew up farming literally our entire lives. So
And this is the patriarch of the family. Can you believe it? He's got 10 kids. Your wife's a saint. I don't know about you, but she is a saint.
She's, I'm not, but she is.
10 kids. Is everybody musical?
Not everybody. I mean, some of them are just kind of like into their own things. They like farming and, other things. And so they don't really want to do what we're doing.
They're the crazy ones, right?
Well,
So how did you get started in this? Who's the one that got it going? Aaron? Let's give the guy with the Cubs hat all the credit.
It was all me. Well, actually, it was about, Dad had always done music, and he actually was very close to having a deal back in the 90s doing Christian music, and then his dad got injured in a farm accident, and so he ended up having to kind of quit that and start farming, and so that sort of pushed it all off. Well, then ended up, I guess he had a midlife crisis, that's what I call it, but he ended up, him and Mom bought a place in Tennessee, and in about 2007 we met a country writer, and we started writing country music, fell in love with it, and next thing you know, we're getting publishing deals and record deals and cuts and all that fun stuff. So
Hey, I want to talk about this midlife crisis, Brian. No, I'm kidding. No, so take us back. You're a singer, and I know you play a couple instruments. And by the way, you guys are an incredible band. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan.
oh, thank you so much.
So tell us how you got started.
Well, I remember singing when I was about 3 years old. My mom would trot me out and make me sing like Roger Miller songs and things like that. So I kind of always liked to do that. Played country music for years, Christian music all through the 90s, and then came back into country again when the kids started writing with me, and we never really dreamed we would actually do this. It's just like one step after another, and then we realized that there's a lot of people that would like to do this. I mean, that would want to, venture out. I'm 52 years old, and so. It's kind of late in the life to be starting a new venture, but let's go.
Yeah, let's go. And things happen for a reason, don't they? Isn't that amazing? If you hadn't had what happened to you, the three of you would not be standing here today. And I can say that because I'm a mama too. Yeah. So what's it like singing with these two guys? They give you a hard time, or are you giving them a hard time?
it's definitely equal on that part. We like to say that we keep Dad out of trouble more than he keeps us out of trouble. We're like, Dad, just calm down. No, it's actually really fun. It's cool to get to do this together as a family. I have built-in bodyguards, and it just works out.
fun and challenging at the same time.
Fun and challenging in what way?
Set list. We still don't know what we're playing.
Yeah, we always
we're
arguing up to the minute we're walking on stage.
Like, no, I
as to
wanted
what
that
we're
song.
playing.
No, that song's terrible. What? Why would you do that?
All right. So how about the songwriting? What influences did you have? Well, you said Roger Miller.
Well, yeah, when I was really little. I mean, I grew up on like old country and Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and Ray Price but my mom always really loved like a lot of the pop music back in that day, like Simon and Garfunkel. So I mean, we as a family, when I was growing up, we sang a lot. We just when you're driving in a car, you sang and you learned to sing harmony, and so harmony singing was pretty much in my blood. And the kids brought their own influences, but I mean, we're all equally, into the Eagles and Miranda
And James
just
Taylor.
James Taylor.
And, I mean, literally the list just goes on and on. And
Yeah.
we have, influences from the 1930s to the 2000s.
1930s.
I'm just kidding. But we have a broad range of influences, and what Dad grew up listening to, he introduced to us as children. And it's not only just music, like where we grew up is a huge influence as to like what we write. Like just growing up on the farm and being in a family of 10 kids and having tons and tons of cousins and just constantly playing outside and working all the time. That really influences our songwriting, and we literally write every song about either somebody we know or something that's happened in our lives. Everything's real to us.
Speaking of what's just happened in your life, you just got married too. Congratulations. About 2 months now?
Actually, it's been a year and 2 months.
Oh, did I misread that?
I am still newly married, but yes.
You're still a newlywed, that's for sure. The first 5 years, yeah, we'll spoil them. And now, how many grandkids do we have now?
You have almost
I have
8.
8 and 1 on the way, so we'll have 9 soon.
And you're touring still? How long is that going to go for?
Ever?
Yes.
Forever. Yeah, we're just right now. We're not on a tour specifically, but we're just doing shows
Doing
all
our own
across the
shows,
nation.
and this is like we love to do shows, and so to come out to a show and meet our fans and stuff like that's really our favorite part of doing it.
How do you feel about coming out to Naperville and playing Rib Fest?
Oh, we're very
we were
excited.
very
Oh my
excited.
gosh, when we heard about it, and especially with Love and Theft, we were pretty excited
Yeah.
because it's just our stomping grounds. We have family coming up from
Ribs.
Illinois.
Ribs.
And the Ribs, yes.
Ribs.
Okay, so Cubs fans or Sox fans? Is that split between the brothers and sisters?
No, okay,
Oh,
Cubs, right? And then Cubs, and then Cardinals.
I mean, I'm really.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say this right now.
Is that right?
To be honest, I never was a huge baseball fan, so like I always said when I was younger, if I was to root for somebody, it would be the Cubs. But I've just kind of where we live, it's like Cubs and Cardinals.
right on the
it's
line.
right on the line. So like sometimes you just want to keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
That's
Just
kind of
keep your
that
mouth
thing.
shut, yeah.
Well, don't keep your mouth shut for long because we're getting excited. You guys are about to take the stage. Thank you so much for stopping by and letting me in backstage with the Henningsens. All right, have a great time out there, guys. Thank you very much. And you can check out the Ribfest website, ribfest.net, for more information on all the other bands coming to Ribfest. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with more reports from Ribfest 2014. I'm Dolly McCarthy. So long.